Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be doing a 140 retrieve the data in Ventures. And I'm doing Adventures because I got a comment on one of my recent videos asking me if I can do some more defense builds in Ventures, and yeah, I'll be happy to do that and provide for you guys. I don't really play Ventures much anymore because I already I already got level 60, so not really much of an incentive for me to play Ventures anymore. But if it's for my fans and it's for my supporters, then of course I'm gonna do it. But yeah, before I get into the loadout, please use code Stockings in the Fortnite item shop. I just got it like yesterday, so if you can use that and support me financially, that'll be amazing. I get 5% of the V-Bucks you spend, and it doesn't cost anything extra for you. I just get 5% of it directly in real life money. And yeah, that's if you want to support me, then please do that. But anyways, loadout. So in the commander, it's if you guys have watched my videos, you know this is pretty standard from what I normally do, but I have a few changes which I'll get into later. But yeah, commander, we have base Kyle. He just is just the best constructor for this type of stuff, these really hard high power level missions, especially by myself. Increasing the building health on all of our buildings that are affected by the base is insane. It nearly doubles it. 84% is such a huge increase, especially when we're dealing with stuff like metal, which already has like a high like base HP, right? If we can nearly double the tier 3 metal walls that we're going to be building with, it's so much health. And then for our team perk, we got Supercharged Traps. Supercharged Traps just increases the damage of our traps that are affected by the base by 8.5% for every constructor that we got in our support team. So we got 5 constructors, so 8.5 times 5 is 42.5, so we're going to get a 42.5% damage increase on the traps that are affected by the base, which is great. Especially in these high power level missions where there's a lot of the husks just have more HP, so it's nice to do more damage to them. And you get this team perk by getting Mega Base Kyle, who's also in the support team. He increases the base by 1, really good hero. Increasing the base connectivity by even just 1, that little bit does matter, and that's also one little extra tile where my traps in every direction are getting juiced up by the supercharged traps. So it's actually a really good support perk. We got Power Base and Ox. He just gives us some self repair on all of our structures. Yeah, just really good. Because we already have such high base HP on our structures, especially because of base Kyle, Nox will actually heal quite a bit of HP over time with his perk here. Very nice hero. Ice King, what he does whenever husks are walking on our floors that are affected by the base, they're going to get snared by 15%. This just means that they walk slower. That's more time for them to go to the objective, more time for you to shoot them, more time for them to be hit by the traps. Good hero. I love Ice King. Good commander too, but not for this build. And here is where I switched it up a little bit, specifically for Ventures. I'm trying Bomb Squad Kyle. Bomb Squad Kyle just says what he does here. Increases armor by 22. This just means that we take reduced damage from everything. In these high power level missions, especially by myself, I find myself taking a lot of damage. Normally in this slot, I have Warden Kyle right here. Warden Kyle, he gives us healing when we stand on our base affected structures and energy regen too. But I actually want to try it out and use the extra armor. And for healing, I'll be using like cozy campfires or healing pads, depending what I feel like using. So yeah, I'm trying him out, see how I like him, and you guys are gonna see how I like him too when the defense starts. And here we have Machinist Harper. She's great for Ventures. She increases trap durability by 17.5% in the support, and normally I don't use her that often anymore because I have a good enough survivor squads where I have enough trap durability bonus. I mean, I'll show you guys right here. Let me actually switch to a different loadout. So if I go to my trap durability here, I have 172 trap durability. This is more than enough to get me through every mission by myself, even in like the 4 players in like the regular zones. This is more than enough. But in Ventures, that bonus goes away. So Machinist Harper here can help supplement some of that with her extra trap durability. It's around like, depending on what trap it is, it's like an extra like 6-7 uses depending what it is. So she's nice. I like her, especially in Ventures. And for a gadget, it's very standard. Banner and Slowfield. Banner is so that we can heal our buildings if they're under a lot of stress, while also increasing their HP by an absolute crap ton. And Slowfield is good for the mini boss and also good for slowing things down coming through a choke point. So yeah, this is the build. Copy it if you want to, and I'll be right back when I hop into the mission. Alright, so I loaded into the mission. In Pennsylvania, there's a pretty thick fog all around the area, but normally what I do, in the retrieve data, I look up in the air to see where I can find a balloon, and it's really easy to find in regular zones, but here in Pennsylvania there's a bit of fog, So you're gonna have to look a little bit harder. But yeah, I saw it right there actually, right there. So you're just gonna walk to the balloon, or sprint to it, or use your hoverboard. It doesn't matter what you do. Yeah, the data site, perfect. All right, so this is important, the environmental status update. This just means that the storm is going to be shifting around during combat. And yeah, the modifiers, it's a water storm too. The modifiers up there in the top right. Water storm, mini boss. I believe that's acid pools, wall weakening, and life leech. So wall weakening is kind of annoying too. Basically, whenever the husk hit the walls, they're going to take some more damage for a little bit of time, which is annoying, obviously. But it should be fine though. It should be fine. Acid pools also can be kind of annoying. Whenever the husk die, they have a chance of dropping an acid pool, which just does damage over time if we stand in it. Very annoying. But other than that, the modifiers aren't too bad. There's no healing death burst. There's no exploding death bomb. There's no frenzy death burst. None of that stuff. So yeah, and we can actually build in metal. So what I'm gonna be doing here is I'll be building like this little 2x2x1 little thing here out of metal. Metal will give us the best possible defense. If this was a nature mission, I'd be building this out of brick because nature husks do double damage to metal structures, but this is water storm, so we're going to be building out of metal. And the storm is going to be, first it's going to be over here on this east side, and then it's going to be on the south side. We have two angles that we got to account for. And what we can do here, we can actually funnel them a little bit. We can actually, I can probably, let's see actually. Okay, first and foremost, tier 3 this with metal, tier 3 it up. And then the floors here don't really matter, to be honest. I kind of want to, you know what, I'll build out of metal. I'll build the main ring around here out of metal just for fun. And what I like doing in true to data, I like putting ramps here too as well. The ramps here are just like an extra line of defense, so that the main like actual core here isn't under too much stress. So the ramp acts as like a nice little like failsafe. And then I like putting walls in these corners too. This just makes so that the husk can be a little bit funneled when they walk towards the structure. And what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be putting out some tiles out in front like this, and a little more like just create create like one ring around the main core, and then create like another ring if you want to. Here I'm not gonna actually do that because it just goes out into nothing. So I'll leave that one alone. But yeah, over here, and yeah, that's fine. And then over here as well, perfect. And then I do recommend tier 3ing pretty much the entire like core, this entire like 3x3 grid that we got going on here. I do recommend tier 3ing all this at least. The walls and the floors outside can be tier 2 to be honest, but I highly do recommend at least tier 3ing this like main core, this main like 3x3 area and stuff. So yep. All right, cool. So what I want to do is I want to this is where trapping gets involved, and trapping is very fun. Very fun. It's probably the fun part of actually playing constructor in the game for me personally, is building and trapping. So we're just going to be upgrading all this, and yes, this is a lot of metal, I know, but especially in Hexylvania. But I actually uploaded a video where you can farm metal easily in Hexylvania, so you can check that video out. So I have no issues with spending all this metal on this mission, especially because I don't play Avengers much anymore, so I really don't care. Break some of this so we can have better vision of where we want to go and build. Alright, so there's a lot of ways that I can build this. A lot of ways. Let's see. Okay, so they're going to be coming in over here. This hill is really annoying. This just makes it so that I can't really build any floors there, you know what I'm trying to say? So we can actually build some walls like this. Some walls. And we can do the same thing over here, like so. We can break some of this as well with Bull Rush. Bull Rush is really good for taking care of environmental structures. We can do this, and let me make sure that I'm recording. Okay, cool, I am. Alright, nice. So what I like doing on these, yeah, I'll do the same thing over here actually. And what I like doing on these outer area, I like putting tar pits here on the edges right here. So let me just make a couple. This is gonna be quite a bit of quartz that I'll be using, but I'm fine. I don't like I said, I don't play Avengers much anymore, so it's fine. And what the tar pits on the outside are good for is for smashers, because smashers like to charge these corner walls a lot, from my experience. and you know you don't want that happening. So if the smasher gets caught in the target here, then it should make it so that the smasher gets stunned in it, and then you can just discharge it away. And yeah, one thing I will say is that I really do believe the discharge. You should use a discharger, guys. Guys, don't be one of these guys that are gonna, oh yeah, using the discharger. The discharger is in the game for a reason. I know it can make things boring, right? But I am doing 144 player adventures by myself. Cut me some slack, guys. Cut me some slack. Cut me some freaking slack, guys. I really need the help here. So yeah. And then here on the inside, I like putting floor launchers. So you can just send back any husk that step on these floor launchers. They just get launched like over here somewhere. And here I like putting broadsides. Broadsides should be used when they're facing towards each other like this in like a nice little closed area like this. This is just the best way to use broadsides. Normally I like putting tarpons here as well before the floor launcher, but I think it's actually better if I just put freeze traps, and then yeah, it's actually yeah. You know, I'll do that. I'll just put some freeze traps here. Freeze traps. It's important that when you place freeze traps, you Okay, well, thank you for being a test subject. Spawn in front of my face. Freeze traps should be placed towards, like, looking towards the objective. They have a mechanic where whenever the husk gets frozen and then thaw out, they stagger backwards depending on how you put it. So, for example, if I put a freeze trap like this facing away from my objective, the husks are going to actually be staggered towards the objective, which is not what we want, obviously, right? So we want them to be staggered away from it. So we're going to be placing it like this, facing it this way, and yep. I'll put another one here as well. And I expect some of them to come over here, so I'll actually leave this area open here, and yeah, that's fine actually, that's fine. And then I'll put some roofs here, and I like putting gas traps over freeze traps. The gas traps are really good over freeze traps because you know it freezes them in place, and then the gas just constantly ticks over and over again, and it just does so much damage. So yeah, we're gonna do the same thing over here with the freeze trap and the gas. And the same exact concept over here as well. Put that there. Oh, I put down my slow field by accident. My bad. Alright, whatever. And then, yeah, if you saw as well on the corners here, I put anti-air traps. This is just nice for propanes mostly. Propanes are really annoying to deal with. I actually saw someone recommend that I can use like these little like corner walls to make the propanes like not go for the walls here. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I'll try it out because it actually seems like a pretty interesting tech, if you would. So I'll be doing that just to try it out. And there is going to be more that I want to build because it's definitely not going to be enough. Oh yeah, I forgot one more important thing. Wall darts. I like putting wall darts all over the place here. The wall darts are really nice. If you put wall darts here on like the main walls in the center, they actually shoot through the ramps, which is great. And then if you put, I'll put some wall darts here on these corners, so that whenever the husk do reach here, they're gonna get hit by wall darts from both these angles, which is great. And I'm not putting wall darts here because I don't expect any husks to actually hit here, to be honest. And then if they're gonna walk all the way around here, then they're gonna be just launch padded over there. So yep. Oh, and in these inner corners too, I like putting anti-air traps in case any exploders do throw their propane tanks inside the core. We can have some defense against that. I'm actually gonna not out of wood. Let me make it at least brick. We can make another area here, and what I want to do here is actually probably the same thing, to be honest, where I put a gas trap and another freeze trap, like so, and let's get rid of some of this, because I have to account for them also coming from this direction, because the storm is going to be rotating, right? So I have to account for them coming from this angle. So this should be covering it decently enough. And yeah, this should be fine actually. I'll be doing the same exact tunnel here with the gas and the freeze. This should have been a metal wall, by the way. That's my bad for making it out of brick. This should have been a metal wall, but it's fine. And yeah, I'll put another air trap here just for some insurance. And do this little ring, I guess. I don't know if it works. I'm just trying to sort it out right now. So yeah, and yeah, you don't have to tier 3 all this, but personally I'll do it anyways. And yeah, here it feels kind of empty here. What I want to be doing actually, I'm gonna be putting some ceiling electric fields too on this angle over here, because This is a pretty tricky angle because of this just legend or this like plateau in the way, I guess. So what I like doing, I like using nature sealing electric fields in these 130s that have water storms because nature actually does more damage than energy to a water husk, and even supercharged energy 144s actually do less damage to water husk than nature 130s. So yep, that is something. And then over here as well, we're also going to be putting some more sealing electric fields. Because I do expect quite a bit of husk to come from this angle. Just make a couple of these in case I put more of them. And we got some stragglers here. And after this, I'm gonna start the defense, and you guys can watch me. I have this husk buster, which is actually pretty nice for dealing with these regular husks. These guys are healing, have so much health. We can take care of them, and perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna be starting the defense, and a couple more things as well is I like putting these wall spikes with the 6 perk that heals attached wall here, so that whenever in case the wall does get hit, then it's at least protected by it gets healed up by the wall spike 6 perk. And then here on these things, I'll be putting some healing pads as well, like 4 of them. I'll put some healing pads on these ramps. My healing pads also have that 6 perk where it heals attached, so even when the ramp gets hit, it's gonna be healed a little bit every 10 seconds. And yeah, so some sealing electric fields putting here. These aren't going to get affected by the base, but it's fine. The important thing is that the ones that at least one of them is getting affected. So yeah. One thing about Hexylvania too is the modifier, the short range modifier. So from like long range, you're not going to be doing much damage at all, but close range you are. So that's nice. I'm just putting some barricades here just for my own personal safety. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure that you do upgrade this roof as the mission goes on, because flankers can spawn later on and they're going to be annoying. Okay, Smasher. So, yeah, Smashers, just use Discharger. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys not to use the Discharger. If you see Smashers, just zap them away. It's, like, totally fine. It's in the game for a reason. Can my thing come out, please? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Another Smasher. Just zap it away. Another thing too is that you can actually bull rush Smashers to stop their charge. So if okay, there's one right there. There's one coming over here, not that I see. But yeah, getting beat up a little bit, so I'll get the healing pad. Yeah, so the Smasher. Yeah. So I'm just gonna discharge her again. Perfect. There's a blaster there. But yeah, if I see a Smasher, I'm gonna make sure to try and bull rush it to cancel its charge. And one thing I need more is actually I need some more anti-air traps up here, because I feel like later on they're gonna spawn some lobbers. So I'll be sure to include a couple of these, like so, at least just a couple. And yeah, the defense is going pretty chill so far. Nothing too crazy yet. Keyword yet. We have Storm rotated. Yeah, so they're coming from 3 angles now. That's kind of scary. So they're coming from southeast, southwest, and north. And yeah, the north is what I accounted for, which is nice, so that's good. Upgrade all this, perfect. That tunnel should be fine. Another Smasher, I see it there. So I'm just gonna zap it. It's probably not gonna die because of the modifier. Okay, well if you close the gap a little bit, then the short range modifier will get removed. Takers are really annoying. I recommend using like a shotgun for these. Like my Huskbuster here. Getting lit up by the zappers, but thankfully because of Bomb Squad Kyle actually keeping me alive there. Insane clutch. So yeah, just take care of these things. My aim is complete ass right now, I apologize. But yeah, one thing that's concerning in the future is flingers. Flingers suck, guys, especially with no defenders. The flingers are a pain in the ass. So just keep that in mind. They might yeah, they're just really annoying to deal with. Okay, but so far so good. Everything's working fine. Things are dying, which is good. And yeah, nothing too crazy so far. It's kind of hard to see outside the storm, but I can just take a little peek out and stuff. These beehive lobbers aren't a threat really, but they do waste some anti-air trap usage, so we can take care of them. How are my traps doing? Okay, the wall darts. The broadsides are fine. The gas traps are using a lot. Yeah, so the wall darts are doing fine. Stealing electric fields, they're doing okay as well. And yeah, they're okay. I probably need to put some more later on throughout the mission, but I'll worry about that when the time comes. I'll make some, okay, I have some just in case they do run out. Alright, free traps doing good. Yeah, they're doing good. Alright, nice, perfect. If you guys want traps for my perks too, I also made a video on that. I'll probably link it down below. A really useful video. You can copy my perks if you want to, and stuff. So yep. On retrieve the data, the mini boss also spawns on wave 10, or not wave, file 10. When file 10 starts is when the mini boss generally shows up. And yeah, here we have some regular lobbers. The regular lobbers. Oh, why is there a nurse here, man? Yeah, this is the annoying part about this modifier. I can't effectively do with the lobbers and the flingers unless I have to like step out of here and like pretty much like put myself in so much danger. I probably just killed myself by accident. So let me just I don't play battle royale, but I'm trying to just build my way. But yeah, so there's like a bunch of them coming to this angle. This is where, okay, so mini boss spawned. This is where, okay, so where's the mini boss? Okay, so they're all gonna come through this angle. So I'm gonna put a slow field here, and try and, okay, I'm stuck. I'm bull rushed. Nice. So okay, mini boss actually TP'd out of my thing, which is crazy. And yeah, nurses are really annoying because they do just heal off most of the damage. But thankfully I have this Jabberwocky here, which hopefully should just blow him up for the most part. And yeah, the gas trap actually expires, so let me put some more gas. Oh, and the mini boss, by the way, if it's a smasher one, it's really easy to take care of. You just discharge it. But if it's like a husk or like a husky, you can't kill it. Like, yeah, this is okay. Wait, it's trap. Wait, it's trap vulnerable. Okay, so you can't kill it unless it's trap vulnerable, and it's trap vulnerable. So it actually might be able to be killed, which is kind of funny to say. Yeah, it's actually dying to the traps. Sick. The free traps also got expired. Okay, well, the storm rotated over here, and I'm pretty sure this is the last time it'll be rotating. So I don't need to replace those traps anymore. Oh, sploders. Oh god. Yeah, this is the scary part. Dealing with sploders. And okay, that's fine. Didn't take too much damage. We can just repair these walls. And okay, so they dropped their propane already, which is good. This mini boss. Oh wait, well, oh my wall darts crit, which is so good. Also vortex, and unfortunately it despawned before I could take care of it, but it's fine. Once again, Jabberwocky. Jabberwocky's so good, by the way. Here I'm gonna put the banner down. We got a lot of sploders and a lot of husks coming through this angle, so I'll just put the banner down. Yeah, like guys, look at this. 32,700 HP on this metal wall. Absolutely insane. Base Kyle plus the banner is actually crazy. But yeah, just Jabberwocky in here. The Jabberwocky does so much damage right now. It's kind of crazy. Especially mine, because mine's physical that I found here, so that's great. And honestly, really smooth, really clean defense. Not too many. I got kind of lucky by not seeing any flingers. Sploders weren't that much of an issue. Smashers weren't much of an issue either because of the discharger. And luckily, I got this Jabberwocky, which was great at crowd clearing in that tunnel from before. So yep. Just trying to make sure nothing else dies here. Just prepare the wall if necessary. Anti-air traps be slacking sometimes, I swear, man. But they're good for the most part. But yeah, that was a super chill, super easy 164 player, or not 160, 144 player mission, RTD Adventures. I had a lot of fun making this, actually. Hope you guys can learn a thing or two from them. And yeah, if you guys like what you see, make sure to use my supported creator code STOCKINGS in the Fortnite item shop. Same as my YouTube channel name, so feel free to use it if you want to support me financially. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love reading and replying to comments, and if you guys can help my channel grow a bit more, that'll be great. And yeah, that's it, everyone. That's all I got for you today, and take care of yourselves. Bye-bye, and peace out.